All right, everybody. This is a time to rejoice, my friends. Not only is Biden doing a great job as president at the moment, in a lot of different areas now, I feel I can very confidently and proudly say Biden is doing a great job, but Trump is getting his ass absolutely blown out right now, both in the realm of politics and in the legal system. Bro's stream is buffering. Mine certainly is not. I don't know if it's on your end, but I haven't dropped a single frame. No one else is complaining either. But like I said, Donald Trump seems to be in pretty hot water right now, and we're all doing pretty good. We're all sitting back, we're watching. It's pretty funny. The only downside is that this isn't going to last forever. You know, there's a good chance that Trump could potentially pull through and win in November, God help us, and that would kind of take away a lot of the benefit of this. But the silver lining is this could just be the prelude to the ultimate W for us of Trump losing in November as well, and just having just a massive succession of right-wing meltdowns. And so now it is time for us to sit back and enjoy the meltdowns. People across New York react to Trump guilty verdict. I've been searching and searching for videos of the right's reaction to Trump being found guilty. There's been quite a few videos I've found, some I haven't even seen yet, and the ones I have seen have all been hysterical. Genuinely hysterical.
Himself was greeted by supporters outside Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue.
And that is where we find CBS 2's Dave Carlin. Dave, what is the reaction there tonight?
Oh no.
Well, this place so busy with all of his comings and goings. Right now, he is inside. It began, of course, him going to court, then him coming back from court. Then around dinner time, he went out again and came back in. You'll see the video right now. Now, all the while, people have been here to greet him. After the sun went down, some staunch Trump supporters kept their flags waving, predicting another Trump presidency.
I wanted he be here because I think somebody has to stand up and say, this is invalid. You can't do this kind of law.
Don't you love the fact that people like this who are going to be dead in like 4 years are the ones who are going to vote for the guy that's going to doom the planet for another 100 plus? Like, they're all, for the most part, this old. Like, this, like genuinely at the age where you don't know if they're going to wake up the next morning. You're just like, you're just like right on the edge. Like, any day could be it, huh? Like, you're that old. I mean, he could be younger than he looks, but fuck, man. When you start looking this old, any day could be the day, you know? That's what I'd be thinking to myself. Trump's going to yoink their Social Security away. They all think that they are sitting in the group, the seat of Americans that the Republicans advocate for. Wealthy, retired, like what you guys in Britain land, if you're any Europeans watching, would call pensioners. Like these like retired old people that feel like they're wealthy because of retirement programs that the Republicans are going to gut.
This destroys American jurisprudence.
The message is it's going to backfire on the Democrats. It's going to backfire on Sleepy Joe. It's going to backfire on Albert Bragg, and Trump is going to win. And I will vote for him for the third time, even if he's in jail.
Earlier, Chopper 2.
I can't tell if she's wearing an NYPD hat because she's a fan of the NYPD or a member of the NYPD. Either way, hey, I mean, awful.
It was over Fifth Avenue and Trump Tower when the crowd was much larger with a mix of political persuasions. Friction was minimal.
That took a lot of courage for that jury to come back with that kind of a charge against him. I just think it's amazing.
I think he's going to make America great again.
Man, I hate the fact that so many liberals that are, like, happy about this are on the edge of tears about it, you know? It's like, I get it, but, like, fucking hell. Keep it together. Keep it together. We gotta be just, like, laughing, you know? Just laughing at him. That's the way to handle this kind of thing. You laugh.
Around 6:15 p.m., Donald Trump entered with a wave to the crowd. He did not stay long and was on the move again, only to return at 9:25. He was also the talk of nearby Times Square.
It shouldn't matter who you are.
Dude, if I was Trump, he lives at, like, the top of the tower, right? If I was Trump, I would be looking down, like, look at all those little ants down there outside the tower at the bottom. Look at all of them. They're like little bed bugs down there just skittering around. How many do you think there are? How many are there? Like, that's what I'd be doing if there were just, like, a lot of people protesting beneath my, like, super mega death tower in the middle of New York City. Just enjoying that view. I hope he enjoys it while he can.
Or what you do, if you do the crime, you deserve what's coming to you. It's insane. That's never happened before in history. So this is something that we're living, and I don't even know how.
God, New York is so crazy. Everything is so, like, LA is like this too. When you're in, like, downtown LA, everything is so the standard for what is currently modern in America, right? Like, when you go to, like, I don't know, Times Square in New York City, like, the McDonald's is a giant glass cube that looks like an Apple store. In fact, the first Apple store that looked like that was in Times Square. That's where that was established. The whole modern store is completely made of glass thing. You know, so everything's like that. Everything's so high-tech and futuristic designed, I guess you could say.
It's going to turn out. I'm shocked.
There is a Trump news conference Friday morning set for 11 a.m. right here. Live in front of Trump Tower, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
All right, Dave, no shortage of opinions tonight. And after the verdict, Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka, took to social media. She posted a childhood photo of herself sitting on her dad's lap with the words,
dude, you can't appeal. You can't appeal to this, like, Donald Trump father narrative, right? It just doesn't work. Which daughter was it? How many of Donald Trump's own daughters has he basically perved on national television? There was the one that he said was, like, so pretty she, like, could be a model like her mom one day, like, on television while, like, putting his arm around her in a really creepy way. I forget the whole situation there. But wasn't there another one where he said that he hopes that his daughter gets his wife's legs or something like that? Like, he said so much skeevy, creepy shit about, and, like, at one of these points, by the way, like, his daughter who he's speaking about in this way is underage, so, like, a child, like 9 or something. No, there's, like, a long list of weird pedo-y things Donald Trump has done that are just public. He said he hopes Ivanka has his wife's boobs. Was it really boobs? I thought it was legs. I mean, maybe it was boobs. I don't know. I heard legs whenever it was, like, retold to me, but to be fair, could have been a conservative dampening down how, like, bad it was to say to something slightly less inappropriate somehow. I don't know.
I love you. She did not attend the trial.
New York Attorney General Letitia James is speaking out about the verdict. She issued a statement saying, quote, "No one is above the law." You may recall the AG's office did win a civil fraud lawsuit against Donald Trump.
I've got, like, sleep in my eyes, and it's, like, all making me have to blink it out. What the hell? No one is above the law. Law and order. Indeed, law and order. Donald Trump and his entire crew and his fan base are already now taking the, man, if they're trying, this is the narrative I hear lately from, like, even moderate conservatives. You know, if they're trying to make this look like, if they're trying not to make this look like they're weaponizing the legal system to go after him right before the election, they're really failing at it. And then, like, you'll reply, well, no, Donald Trump has delayed all of these trials for years and years and years, and now he can't delay it anymore. It could have been done a long time ago. It could have been done 3 years ago. It could have been done 6 months after he lost the election, and he kept delaying it. You can't keep saying the timing is convenient just because, like, now is when the election is about to happen, and this is when Donald Trump couldn't continue to delay it any further, and they're finally doing it. And he is still trying to delay it, but he can't anymore. He wants to delay it past the election. At this point, I don't really buy this idea that, like, Donald Trump gets to get away with everything, and any form of holding him accountable looks like they're going after him, as if the going after him isn't warranted. And they'll always retort, no matter how much of a case you make for this, that, well, they're failing to make it look like they're not going after him with the legal system. Xander Hall, could be worse. My brother said I should have an easy time being a man because I have a big penis. This was in response to me talking about transitioning. What the fuck? Why would you, for one, why would you say that to me in this context? Two, why would your brother say that to you? Three, why would your brother think that? Four, why would your brother know? Five, once again, why would you tell me all that?
And the Trump Organization earlier this year.
Rudy Giuliani had this reaction tonight.
A very sad day for America. A very, very sad day for
I feel like you can basically make a rule for anytime somebody says America is having a bad day because a bad thing happened to one single guy, at that point you can pretty reliably, like 99.9% of the time maybe, just disregard everything they have to say and immediately assume they're full of shit. No one guy having a bad day means it's a dark day for America, okay? That's just an immediate confession that you don't have anything of value to say, in my opinion.
anyone who values justice and has lived by it. And I hope this gets reversed very, very quickly.
The former mayor and Trump attorney has faced his own legal troubles. Last month, Giuliani was indicted on felony charges related to alleged efforts to overturn President Biden's 2020 win in Arizona. And last year, he also lost a defamation lawsuit regarding his false claims about 2 election workers in Georgia.
And outside the courthouse,
every single court case they have brought themselves has failed because they just don't have any evidence for any, like, electoral fraud, any, like, fakery in the election, any corruption in the election or anything. All of this is grifting and virtue signaling. And just every time it fails, they say, see, the Democrats are in power and they won't let us seek justice and put our guy in power who should rightfully be in power. Like, they can't even own up and just say they don't care about democracy or, like, who actually wins the election, gets the most votes or anything. They can't even just admit that doesn't matter to them. They have to still pretend. They have to pretend like there's this, like, silent majority of Trump supporters that are being silenced by electoral voter fraud or something.
Voters on both sides of the political spectrum made their voices heard. A small but vocal group of anti-Trump protesters gathered in Lower Manhattan after that historic verdict came down. Just down the block, a small pro-Trump group awaited for the arrival of the former president's motorcade.
Oh my God, that goes crazy. Jesus Christ. Dude, we should get like 1,000 people together, just me and like 999 of my own fans, and just like dress like this and walk, like go to one of those protests like that and just stand menacingly, still as statues staring at Trump supporters. Would that not go kind of hard? I feel like I could get 1/80th of my fans together into a 1,000-person crowd, or close to it. We could do like a Washington or New York City meetup for that. You guys are gonna have to go buy jumpsuits and Trump masks. I will not provide them.
I believe, quite honestly, it's quite the clown show, but the American people aren't going to fall for it. This will just make Trump stronger.
And we're really thankful that
that is the narrative from the Trump supporters consistently, is that this is just going to make Trump stronger, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know if, like, these felony guilty verdicts are going to mean that, like, the average American who needs to be moved to vote for Trump is going to see this and go, oh yeah, I guess they are going after Trump. They must be trying to put down the guy who's fighting for us. I don't know if that narrative will work on them. God, why are my eyes so... My eyes weren't like this before I started stream. Just the second I went live, they got all, like, eye boogery. I don't know how else to describe it, like crusty. I got sleep in my eyes. It's bizarre. I did wake up only, like, 4 or 5 hours ago, to be fair.
That the New York jury was fair and listened and asked questions and came back with 34 counts guilty.
The protests were largely peaceful and there were no reports of any arrests.
On Long Island tonight, people are also reacting to the verdict.
CBS 2's Lori Bordenero went to Florida.
Oh, I want to see the Trump supporter meltdowns. Let's go to Twitter. Republicans in my neighborhood react to Trump guilty verdict. This is what I just saw on Twitter. This looks eerily similar to where I used to live in Florida before I moved to California. Just that like gated community area in Florida that's just like there's so much of this in Florida. It's so like not the villages, no, it's just the villages is what everything in Florida neighborhood-wise has been modeled off of for like decades. So if you buy like a house in a suburb in Florida, if it doesn't look like this, it doesn't look very good. So this is honestly your best option. Yeah, it's really grim and uncanny. It's not great. Not fun to live in.
There is outrage in my Republican neighborhood. Nobody fucking cares.
Okay, this is just some random person on Twitter who's like, I guess, troll posting? That does look... Why did they post their neighborhood on Twitter? Oh, no. That's not a good... Guys, that's not a good own, posting video of your neighborhood on Twitter with street signs and the front of several houses. I already recognized it as Florida just by looking at it. Oh no, look at this guy. This guy looks like he is not happy about the guilty verdict.
Motherfuckers! Piece of shit! The judge is a piece of shit! The piece of James is a piece of shit!
They just killed our country. You just fucking let them.
Bragg is a piece of
pussy
shit!
motherfucker.
I saw this earlier.
By China!
Welcome to
your China owns
You're Alvin Bragg.
you.
You're Alvin Bragg. Mr. Rodriguez. Officer Dillon is rolling in his fucking grave. Rolling in his grave. Officer Dillon is rolling in his motherfucking grave. Wait until we start spitting on you like Columbia University. You just fucking wait.
That's a terrorism threat, I believe. Last time we watched this, I'm pretty sure I came to the conclusion that was a terroristic threat there he just made. I don't know how he didn't get arrested. Wait, does it go on longer? Wait, there's more?
Holy shit,
Why are people posting shorter versions than the long original?
Holy fucking shit! Motherfuckers! Motherfuckers! You suck! You suck! There is no justice in this country!
Gays for Trump.
Not guilty!
These are the gays for Trump, guys. These are what the gays for Trump look like. I think they might just be mentally ill. I think mental illness might be what brings a lot of people who are like gay or brown or trans or whatever, or women to Trump. I think for them, a lot of it is like just mental illness. And then like for your average like doughy white Cletus bro, I mean, obviously that there's a natural gravitation towards the guy from the get-go.
I'm guilty! You pieces of shit! WandaCon! Eat shit and die! You're fucking corrupt,
Your
motherfucker!
fucking kids are all dead. Your kids are all fucking dead.
Shit!
All your
Piece
fucking
of
children,
shit.
they're all fucking
I
dead.
found guilty!
They're all fucking dead.
Yeah, motherfucker! Motherfucker!
How is no one interpreting this as a threat and arresting him?
There's no justice in this country! It's all corruption! It's all fucking corruption! I have a message for you! Fuck you, WandaCon! WandaCon! I'm fucking pissed!
Fuck you and fuck Joe Biden too.
Fuck Joe Biden!
All I know is this.
Fuckers! Fuckers!
I hope they're wearing the Trump diapers too, Dark Canuck. I hope
A
so.
whole nother animal and a whole new wage.
It's a lynching.
Oh.
It's a lynching. It's political interference. It's over.
It's just so fun to watch.
How do you feel? Corruption is one of us. He's one of us. And now they have only made the poll numbers go higher. I guarantee that's what you're going to see coming next.
White race savior 1488. You're browner than I expected.
Polls are going up. Donald Trump is going to win even harder. They're going to have to bring in Michelle Obama. They're going to have to bring in Michelle Obama, Big Mike, in August to try and fix things. But that's not going to work either. The numbers are going to go so high for Trump right now that it's over for Biden. It's over for the Democrats.
Fuck you, Judge Juan. Fuck you. There is no justice in this country. We want a democracy. This is America. You railroaded this man. He committed no crimes. Fuck you.
He's caught on video, like literally as this trial has been going, by the way, like we're getting wiretap video and like audio footage of him like committing the crimes, admitting to committing them on video when he was wiretapped without his knowledge. Like, oh, it's just, like he just is guilty. Like if you actually get these people into an argument, I imagine besides the ones that'll scream in your face and try to attack you, they'll all fall back to, well, like, okay, maybe he is guilty, but it's not even that big a deal what he's guilty for anyway. And they're just trying to attack him politically. That's the only reason they're going after him. So like, they do know that he's guilty. Trust me, they know. Yeah, this is one of the gays for Trump.
I'm mad as hell, as they say. I'm mad as hell. Let's take to the streets. Let's take to the fucking streets. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Let's take to the fucking streets. Good.
Let's take to the
traffic.
fucking streets.
Corruption in this country. They're convicted an innocent man. He committed no crimes.
Oh my god. Immediately jumping to let's block traffic, the thing we say, like, climate protesters should be run over for. I don't know if you guys saw Andrew Tate's reaction. Andrew Tate tweeted something along the lines of, like, can I donate $1 million to free? And then he said, my N-word Trump, but with the hard R. I think this is a clip.
My nigger Trump was set up by the system, man.
He was set up by the system.
My nigger Trump.
They're trying to keep a black man down.
My nigger
in
Trump.
America, of all places.
My nigger Trump.
So he just says it now. Like, that's where we're at now? Really? Like, that's just where we're at, huh? 2024, right-wing content creators, these big, like, extremely wealthy, well-off, like, compound having. Well, this guy's currently, like, about to go to prison forever for sex trafficking and raping minors, so don't really get all that upset about it, chat. But, like, this is kind of where we're at, I think. I think the fact that he's dropping, like, the hard R N-word, like, repeatedly on his show now, I think that kind of shows the fact that he knows he's fucked and that he's going to prison very soon. Forever. Like, that it's over for him, that his career is going to be done very soon. And, like, he just doesn't care anymore. It's okay, Neo gave him the pass. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Americans react to Donald Trump being found guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
Very scary. Very scary. We're in a third world country right now.
Very scary. We're in a third world country right now.
I feel like we live in the United States. It can happen to him. It can happen to any of us.
I feel like the justice.
If it can happen to him, it can happen to any of us. Guys, if you can get charged for falsifying documents in order to pay off a sex worker that you were fucking behind your pregnant wife's back, and covering it up, if it can happen to him, it can happen to you guys.
The system here in America actually works. The sad part of it is that it could have gone either way. But when he was found guilty on all 34 counts, job well done, justice system in America.
It might affect my vote, yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Just simply, I don't think we need a convict in office. if that conviction sticks.
Damn, guys, there's a lot of people that are gonna be like this. You got to think about it. There's gonna be a lot of people that are like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to vote for no felon. I don't like a lot. These are the people who don't want felons to vote. I don't know how many of them are going to agree to voting for a felon. I think Trump loses by a larger margin than 2020 this year. That's my bet. I'm putting my bets down. Trump loses by a larger margin than 2020 this election. Biden wins by an even stronger margin this election is my bet. Yeah, this guy seems like this guy was going to vote Trump because he said it changed his vote.
Our first reaction was sadness for America, sadness for Trump.
This guy's not changing his opinion. This could either be at like a road rally in Florida or it could be at the redneck yacht clubs that are all up the coasts of Florida where every weekend, usually on Sundays, especially on Memorial Day weekend, all weekend, a bunch of Trump supporters that are quite wealthy and have boats all just like dot across they just completely clutter together across the coast and the like shallows and along the sandbars, and they just get drunk as shit, blasting music like country music and partying with their Trump flags on their boats. We always call it Redneck Yacht Club growing up in Florida whenever you see them.
At the end of the day, it's only going to increase his support. Like every other time they indicted him.
I was not voting for him. I didn't vote for him in the past. I think he's a despicable human being. A jury of his peers found him guilty. He will appeal it.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. The guy who is like, what am I going to do with my time? All right, ex-military, I'm going to become a firefighter, a paramedic. Yeah, okay. Like, the kind of dude who becomes a firefighter or paramedic typically doesn't vote Trump. Right? Like, all of the boxes are checked that would make you think, like, at first glance, this guy's a Trump supporter. But, like, it takes actually caring about people and having genuine passion to help people and, like, concern for others and empathy to be a paramedic or, like, a firefighter, especially with, like, the things you're required to do, the amount of time you're meant to be on call, the training, the work you have to do, the life risk and everything. Like, you just don't meet a lot of, like, Trump supporters, it seems, in that field.
And, you know, I don't think this is a jailable offense, in my opinion. I mean, it's possible that they could send him to jail, but the next 3 trials, that's the important stuff.
I'm very happy because I don't feel anyone's above the law. And I think that this person has been paramount in dismantling our democracy up until this point.
We don't know what's going to happen next, but we'll prevail.
This is a Trump supporter.
We're here to support the president like we always do, and that's it. Simple as that.
They're just sycophants for a guy. They're fans of a guy. Like, the people they're interviewing that are happy about the charges are like, yeah, America is good, yeah, like good leadership for the country. We need that. Like, none of them are mentioning Biden, like how much this is a win for Biden, because none of them are like cultists for the Democratic Party. But these guys are literally followers of a single guy. No matter what he does, they will defend him.
It reminds us the importance of our judicial system, and everybody should be held accountable to the law. So I think that hopefully that's what worked here, and he gets what he deserves.
If they can do this to a president on...
If they can do it to him, they can do it to you. That's right, guys. If they can get him for breaking the law, they can get you for breaking the law.
Especially for what they've been going at the last 7 or 8 years on him.
I love this because the thing they've been doing for the last 7 or 8 years is trying to make this trial happen 7 or 8 years ago, and Donald Trump has continued to delay every trial he's in, and now a bunch of them can't be delayed anymore, right up against the election. He's done this to himself. He could have done this 3 years ago. He could have done this 6 years ago. He could have done this when he wasn't president. I'm pretty sure these charges come from before he was even elected the first time around.
They need to wake up because they're next. I mean, that's what's going to happen.
They're going to arrest you next, guys.
Crap.
They're going to arrest you guys next. They're coming for you next. They're coming for you next. Jesus Christ. We got any other funny clips? Oh, here's some copium. Here's some copium, guys.
Congratulations, Trump just won the election.
Trump just was convicted guilty, and he just won the 2024 election.
This is the copium before the meltdowns. Oh, this is the guy who was screaming before. So those videos we were watching before where they're screaming, those came after this. This is the denial phase of grief. They went through all the stages of grief at this protest. Their immediate reaction is like, oh, he just won, and just like the fake laughter turns to tears. Oh.
Congratulations, Trump just won the election.
Trump just was convicted guilty, and he just won the 2024 election. Fucking congratulations, Donald Trump. New York City loves you. Robert De Niro, you're a rat, motherfucker.
The cope. And it gets even funnier. Okay, I'm gonna rewind back up so we can see what he's like right after that. What his reaction is after that.
Fuckers!
Just a reminder. Shortly after, this is him.
They're all fucking dead. They just killed our country. You just fucking let them.
You
fucking pussy motherfuckers.
You're all owned by China.
Welcome to your
China owns
Alvin Bragg.
They got to anger eventually. This is the anger portion of grief.
You are Alvin Bragg. Mr. Rodriguez. Officer David is rolling.
God. What else? What else we got here? Any more gold? Oh boy. It's over. 1776.
It's fuck you! Over! There's no justice!
Fucking dead!
Oh, it's another angle.
You're corrupt motherfucker!
Oh, it's another angle of the same video. Damn. God, scrolling through Twitter to find these makes it so tedious because so many people have like the same video caught from different angles and you can't recognize it at a moment's notice. So you click it and you play it and it's like, oh, no, I've seen that one. It's just we're looking from behind now. Completely opposite direction. We can see the cameraman that filmed the video we originally watched in that one. Alright, I can't find any more. Granted, Twitter's not the best place to look because it's pretty much exclusively conservatives these days. So they're not really posting their own copium all that often. I don't think he's screaming he's gonna eat the children. Yes, Slashy. What's this? What is this, War Penguin? Will it load? Donald Trump was indicted before anyone on Jeffrey Epstein's client list. Let that sink in. Yeah, the conservatives are desperately trying to argue, why did Donald Trump get charged before anybody on Epstein's client list? For one, Donald Trump is on there. And two, just always reply with this image. Like, you don't even need to argue with them. You don't have to say a word. You just have to press Control-V. A very unfortunate self-owning line of argument they've tried to take here. Why is MAGA treating this lady this way? What is this? Media is coping that Trump is going to lose. Like the media is coping and saying Trump's going to lose, or coping that Trump's going to lose because they want him to win. I think a lot of the media, like on a corporate level, might want Trump to win when you consider how much of a tanking the ratings of every media outlet that involves news or politics took after Biden took office. It's just been a slow bleeding since. Oh yeah, I love this couple, the British couple that went there to look at the Trump supporters like it's a zoo. God, it looks like a scene in Planet of the Apes where, like, the humans are walking through, like, the crowd of apes, and they're all, like, screaming, and all the humans are, like, terrified, and Caesar's like, no! You know, it reminds me of that a little bit. Like, all the Trump supporters screaming at these two British people that are just normal.
Disgusting, aren't they? What disgusting people.
What do you think about the response that happened? You were having a conversation with them.
Well, we were actually here purely for entertainment value. We're from England.
Keep going, Joe.
Oh, God.
Take your
Let us
tea.
Get the fuck out of my car.
We got it. Fuck the queen. Fuck the king.
Fucking cunt.
They're like this British couple is just like smiling ear to ear because they can't believe they've encountered these creatures and that they're real. Because like I imagine if you're not American, you think people like this must be rare. Like you think people like this are like an over-exaggeration or rare or uncommon. No, you go into a room and you see at least one person like this in America. Or at least, like, they may not be wearing all of the Trump merch, but, like, you see them and you just immediately know they own an outfit like this at home. Maybe even a hood as well. Like, that is America.
Just stop.
Fuck out of here. Burn in hell, you liberal fuck.
I love that quote.
And we enjoy watching Trump on the TV, and we cannot. John!
They're chasing them. Interesting Trump statement. Go back to England, redcoats. Is this recent?
3 or 4 times more money than us, right? So crooked Hillary, crooked, you should lock her up, I'll tell you. Crooked Hillary.
Yeah, hey guys, let's not forget lock her up happened.
So crooked Hillary, crooked, you should lock her up, I'll tell you. Crooked Hillary spent 3 or 4 times more. So I want to be a little bit, I have to say that was a great campaign. And I don't want to change it. I don't want to have this incredible 2016, then go with something, and if something ever happened,
incredible
this country
2016.
will go to hell. Oh, I hate to see. Spent.
Good God, what a horrible year that was. Let's not let this be a repeat of 2016, huh? It has been so far. Have you seen the state of the internet? I mean, we just had Andrew Tate saying the N-word just outright, like, multiple times in a row. Like, and it's like he wasn't even trying to, like, do the white guy attempting to sound cool and say it with the soft A thing, like, free my boy Trump. Like, he didn't even do that. He just dropped the hard R, I guess, to offend black people. Which I don't know how that's going to work out for him, because I was under the impression that, like, a lot of Andrew Tate's community, he's black. No, he's not. No, Andrew Tate is not black. Andrew Tate does not get to say it, okay? He's like Romanian. Listen, Andrew Tate is literally a skinhead at this point. His dad is black, look it up. Yeah, here's the thing, though. I don't think that... So if Nick Fuentes said, free my, and then, like, I don't know, a slur for Latin people, and then, like, I don't know, a person who did, like, would that not be racist? Like, what? Obviously it was meant to be racist. Yeah, I was not, yeah, Andrew Tate does not have the pass. I don't care if Andrew Tate is actually super black, and he actually has 3 black parents. I don't care. Andrew Tate can't say it. He genetically does not have the pass. He lost it. He lost it when he started Hustlers University. I took it from him. I burned it. Bro dropped 2 pounds just to give the entire chat psychic damage. The, Andrew Tate. He did look like he'd lost weight. Like, granted, he's been locked up, so he's probably not able to, like, do all the things that he needs to do to stay bulked. One of them might be keeping up steroid regimen. Would he be down to react to my... No, not right now, no. Anyway, though, if you enjoyed the segment, please consider dropping a like. It really helps a lot. No matter when or where or what you're watching, every single like or thumbs up really helps the channel and my videos a lot, so I really appreciate it. And of course, if you want to go the extra mile, you can comment down below for a similar effect as well and compound that. And you can also subscribe and ring the bell icon to turn on all notifications so YouTube tells you when I go live or upload a new video. And of course, don't forget to follow my social medias linked down below in the description. And be sure to follow my, to go to my website. And if you want to support me financially directly, you can donate, subscribe, or gift a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or support me financially through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Patreon, or buying merch through Streamlabs as well. God, my throat is dry. And of course, don't forget, if you haven't already, to join my fan Discord. It's linked down below in the description. It's the main hub of my fan base and community. It's where I host watch parties, game events, and call-in streams, as well as hosting a watch party tonight immediately after stream. We're watching more Rings of Power, episodes 4, 5, and 6, so be sure to hop on board. Even if you haven't watched up to this point, you should hop in anyway, because the show's got good recaps, and I like having people in the watch parties. Mind you, like, you just have to join the Discord chat. Like, people join it, like, the watch parties, and they're like, wait, we can just watch? And it's like, yeah, we can. So if you didn't know, there's no, like, barrier to entry to getting into the watch party than joining the Discord and hopping in VC. So make sure you do that. Make sure you're ready to join the watch party tonight. I hope to see you there. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I hope you have a good one.